Hi there, I'm Remy. You're most likely here because you are tired of the deprive, binge, deprive diet cycle. Am I right? You're an expert dieter, perhaps having gathered a ton of nutritional information from books, YouTube, health gurus. All of that is keeping you in a fearful state of falling off the wagon, being bad, getting a case of the screw it, I'll just start again on Monday. You're always on the wagon or eating with total abandon, losing 20 pounds but gaining 40 back or more. And that's because we have been taught how to mostly eat to lose weight, but not necessarily to eat simply for the joy of eating, without going overboard, without feeling out of control and feeling shame around food and just eating all of the things. If that's you, I want to assure you that you are in the right place. I spent years stressing over what food I was going to be served at dinner parties. I would either eat before going and avoid eating there. Oh, I'm not hungry, I'd say, or I'd bring Tupperware. Get yourself some friends that will love you in spite of doing things like this, like mine did. And I praised myself for being good when I resisted without really taking note that while I felt victorious in the moment, I didn't actually feel fulfilled in mind and body. Social situations would put me on edge. I'd either isolate so I wouldn't feel tempted, or if I was going to go to a restaurant, I'd look at the menu beforehand, trying to find something that was acceptable. And I'd either get there feeling super overwhelmed and just order the most indulgent meal on the menu, or I would actually end up ordering something naked. Hold the butter, hold the oil, and just please bring vinegar for my salad. I ate leaves more than a bunny rabbit. If I didn't do this though, I was afraid that I would go off the deep end and spend the entire weekend eating everything I deprived myself the entire week prior. Somehow that made me bad. And I would start off Monday feeling like a failure, but determined to reel it back in and get back on track. By Thursday, I would already be feeling antsy about how I do on Friday after work and over the weekend. I would think to myself, why can't you just eat like a normal person? Everyone else seems to just be able to eat and move on. Why can't you just do that? I seemed disciplined to everybody else, and I was, so long as I didn't give in to temptation. If you can relate to this, know this. You are not alone. It's not just you. This is the norm when you've gotten your PhD in dieting, meaning you've been at it for a while. No judgment. I was too. I will be hosting a free 5-day nutrition and food freedom class from April 4th through the 8th with actionable steps to get you started on a better path. This is unlike any diet plan you've ever been on because it's not a diet plan. My 3Ps methodology is what allowed me to feel like I could finally trust my body again in any situation and not have to depend on following a diet plan. There is hope for you yet, I promise. You will have 3 live training sessions with me where you'll be able to ask questions and learn my methodology. But that's not all. I know you've been to other webinars or live trainings and you've learned all the stuff, you've learned all the things, but didn't actually do anything with the information. So I've decided that by the end of our 5 days together, I will be doing a drawing for one person to win 6 weeks of free one-on-one coaching with me to make sure you can make the best of the information you learned, get the support and accountability you need, and make sure you're putting it into practice. I'll let you know what you need to do to have a chance to win on day 1 of our time together. If you can't make the live training, have no fear because I want you to be able to have the full experience. I will be making the videos accessible to you after. But before you click on the link below to sign up, you should know this. This training is not for you if you're looking for a meal plan, a specific diet, a quick fix, a challenge with an end date, or a jumpstart. This training is only for those that want and need to ditch the diet cycle and are ready to learn how to eat forever and not just 90 days. You've done that already many times, and that's why you're here, to learn a sustainable way to eat and improve your relationship with food. If that sounds good to you, then please sign up below and I'll be sending you the information as the day approaches. I can't wait to meet you.